Boy, I will tell you what. Getting a jump start or anybody to help you to do anything in this goddamn forsaken state of Washington is a pain in the goddamn dick. Like, burns when I pee, pain in the dick. I've been sitting here down in frickin' Andover Park West, downtown, Tukwila, I guess, or South Center. Fucking 2 hours, man. 2 hours. Because this piece of shit van I got in a pile up on the freeway on New Year's. Somebody cut somebody off 4 cars in front of me. They did the human centipede of stupidity. I, being a trained professional, stopped, skidded a little, took a bite out of my seat, 1.5 foot short of the guy in front of me. Audi, or I don't know if it was a guy or a girl. Blue Audi. And I'm like, cool. Middle of traffic, middle lane, 75 miles an hour, both sides. Look at my rear view. Oh, nice Land Rover. I'm sure your eyeliner is the most pertinent thing to be doing right now at 75 miles an hour. Boom, into me. We're going into the car in front of me. Shit. Frickin' pops my radiator. It's got instead of the sides, it's got tops, top and bottom. It's the whole plastic's gone. Land Rover lady decides to get out of her car with, semi's doing 90 or whatever, 75. Starts hooting and hollering at me. I'm like, lady, get your ass back in your car. We're in the middle of the shoot here. It's Seattle. It's concrete sides. There's nowhere to go at all. I'm like, get off on the next exit. It's James Street. You got to go like half a mile, and then we'll get off on the park and ride there. Everybody's drivable. I'm like, my radiator's popped, but I'm not getting out, and I'm not letting you get out. You're gonna die. I'm gonna die. There's semi behind is gonna be doing his makeup, and then smash into us at 90,000 pounds at freaking 75. No thanks. So I go. She follows me a little bit and then stops in like the middle of the I-90 intersection where it comes in, because like you get off. We're right before I-90 comes in, and you got to go. I-90 comes in, and then you got to go over like 3 lanes. And this stupid thing to get off on James Street and Dearborn and Madison's the exits downtown. This is a weird little side thing, and there's parking right under the freeway at the end of James Street there, and she stops it like we're in the middle of the shoot, and then she gets off in the triangle between I-90 and I'm just like, no, follow me there. Never did find her, but the insurance people and the lawyers are doing whatever at the highway patrol. The state troopers. I'm from Utah. It's the highway patrol there. You got to watch for the HP. It's troopers here. Anyway, no help for nothing. And everybody's like, oh, well, there's so many serial killers up here. People. Serial killers is like a sexual sadist thing. They're weird. They have a type. Gacy, Bundy, Green River, what was he? Whoever, the Green River guy. They all had a type. They're seeking somebody to serial kill. That's why they're serial killers, because they serialize what they're doing. They're not sitting on the side of the road, fucking a busted ass van waiting for somebody to come help them jumpstart the damn thing, because you get random randos, and that does not fit this serial killer type. That's just random sociopathy, psychopathy. That doesn't exist. Well, it does somewhere. I'm sure. Well, I think I married part of that. Long story. Random ramblings, of course. I'm sitting around the side of the road like an ass clown in the desert of industrial abandoned warehouses here in South Center, Seattle. Half the apartment buildings are gone. If you want to squat, you can pretty much get yourself an entire apartment building down here in downtown Seattle or anywhere near. All the industrial spaces are completely empty. Because, it sucks here. I hate it. And if and when I ever get my goddamn kid back, I'm hightailing the fuck out of here with all $1 trillion and whatever the fuck billion other. I've got so many goddamn lawsuits going on. Oh, is this somebody? Please be somebody. Can you help me? Nope, you're gonna drive right on by. Yep. You do that. Thanks a lot. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. Whatever. Don't be a dick. You know, this kind of shit's illegal in Utah. If somebody's stranded on the side of the road and it's freezing weather or inclement weather, you get charged with murder if they die for passing by. Because, you know, if they freeze to death, Alaska, you leave your fucking cabin unlocked. So if somebody's freezing to death, you can go in there and not die. Washington, oh no, fuck you, die. We don't like you, just die. We want you to die. Speaking of which, social workers in the court. They have ordered me to drive 250 miles. Go visit my daughter. I live up north of Arlington, up in the mountains, where you don't need to know, and I'd like it that way. And if what happens in the loop stays in the loop, so well, let's just say the sheriff is scared to come up there. It's up a canyon, and then there's a little town, and they stop at the very edge of that town at the little fish ladder thingy, and nope. And once upon a time, CPS and social workers did not come up there either or didn't even come to the town because, you know, not welcome. Kidnappers of children and abusers and child molesters and murderers and more abuse. Not allegations, not hearsay. Check out Bellingham, Washington, CPS little detainment center there. Pretty much everybody they hire is a chimo. So there's that. So I'm ordered to go to 250 miles twice a week. Takes me, I'll go on Wednesday, come back on Thursday. This whole day damn thing, because Arlington to Tacoma, anytime you do it except like midnight is 3 hours, could be 6 hours, could be 8. You never know. And it's a lot of wear and tear on the vehicle because Seattle roads suck. There's this one part coming down from Linwood to Seattle where it's just washboards like crazy. And so I get in the wreck and I'm like, okay, I'm doing the insurance thing for the back injury I got. Because I'm all freaking twisted up, slammed on the brakes all sideways, and then she hit me all pain in the ass like that. And like my lumbers it's always been screwed up because I do machining and lugging heavy crap anyway, so I got compressed the dwarf spine. But sideways on the brakes and then getting whapped in the back was waiting on that. But DCYF, CPS, these people mandated that the law is the visits are supposed to be most convenient to the parent in the same school district as the parent, not 200 miles away. And they've screwed the pooch on this whole damn thing, and I just want somebody, for God's sakes, Justice Department, obey a law, any law. I'm all shadowy and weird here. Can we get anybody in the Justice Department, Attorney General's Office of Washington State, DCYF, to obey their own court orders? I don't like it. It's weird. Let's see if I can do the spooky. Whoa. That better? No, that's worse. That better? Worse. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna look weird. I don't care. That's how we do this. We just roll. We don't do takes. I do maybe one take if I right after the fucking bat, but otherwise, now I got the strobe light going on. It's raw dog. We don't rehearse. We don't script. We don't make up. We don't edit. We don't screw you. This is life. This is how it happens. And here it is happening. Right here, right now, sitting on the frickin' side of the road, watching hundreds of thousands of people drive by. Nothing. Maybe I should go show some ankle or something, or I don't know. So yeah, see, there you go. There's a cut, but I ain't gonna do it because why? I don't know how. First off, and I don't got time to. I'm not gonna sit there and fiddle with fucking goddamn videos all goddamn day. You want to fiddle with videos? You edit it. How about that? Like, you want to be an editor? Be an editor. You can cut my ass into some sort of semblance of reason and. What are we doing? Are you coming? Nope. I got my cables hanging out on the freaking road sign over here. Oh, let's see if I can flip it around. Nope. Well, let me flip it around while I'm doing it. But, they got a business sign. I got them draped over here and I'm hoping somebody will be like, ooh, copper! And then I'll jump them and be like, hey, get your ass over here and jumpstart me. So I'm court ordered to be on the road. It's hell of wear and tear on my car. I wouldn't be driving to frickin' Tacoma for any reason whatsoever. I do it every week. Hell of wear and tear on my car. Expensive as hell in gas. This thing's got 200,000 miles on it anyway. And I'm ordered to do so by the court, and they're mandated by DCYF, who is mandated to provide the visits and by law. Which puts them squarely liable, in my opinion, because I wouldn't be doing this stupid shit, especially on New Year's Eve. Who the hell drives on New Year's Eve? Fucking dumbasses, that's who. I used to bartend. You don't fucking go nowhere on New Year's Eve. It's always foggy, it's always dipshits everywhere, no matter what. And, so the pop my radiator, I 3D printed the thing by hand with some polyethylene irrigation line and a torch and a toilet paper tube. Shit you not. Sat there for 3 hours, globbing, dabbing, do cross stitching, built a little wireframe, and then filled it in. Had a bunch of pinholes, but it held water for like 20 minutes and got me up the hill to where I was needed to go. And so I just slapped a bunch of epoxy on it. And that was a month and a half ago. And they're supposed to do the repairs, is what they said, and get an estimate for the collision. Car's totaled. $10,509 for a $1,200 Hyundai Entourage 2007. I'm like, I need a radiator. Like, if you want me to go do these stupid visits, like, we'll do a Greyhound. Like, bitch, I'm not walking 14 fucking miles to town to spend another 4 hours on a goddamn bus, to spend another 4 hours on another goddamn bus, to walk another 5 miles up the stupid goddamn Tacoma Hill to visit. No. You shouldn't. They shouldn't be supervised anyway, because they shouldn't. The allegations they used to get my daughter into shelter care, proven false in shelter care, and admitted so by the social worker, and then again in the trial. Yet, this social worker I've got keeps repeating those in the most defamatory, slanderous, libel way possible as their fact. And I've busted her fabricating medical records, fabricating arrest records, fabricating criminal records, everything they can to paper over the fact that they had zero stance whatsoever to do this crap in the first place. They just did it because I've shot down 14 of their attempts before. I'm a single man. I got full custody of a 11-month-old infant daughter, and they've hated me ever since. And the judge told me they're going to be after me till she's 18. So did the original social worker. They're like, you're 0.0005% of men. They're going to be after you. And ex-wife had a new baby. And the very day, what do you know, kidnapped my daughter from daycare, and they said there's no services that Mr. Stettler can take that will move us to return his daughter. So pretty much, fuck you, Kobayashi Maru, eat a dick. Thanks a lot, you kidnapped. Oh yeah, and then they had her medically raped before they came up with the allegations, mind you. I've got this whole new pack of discovery, 3,000 pages from the last year, which is them bragging about how their pissing me off and getting one over on me. Ha 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 ha. The original ones were delusional because I had the audacity to call these bitches out and say, you're breaking the law, stop it. Paranoid, not really, because paranoid's like, oh god, aliens are gonna prey my butthole. The government entity that's kidnapped my daughter has a vendetta against me because I've shot down 14 of them so far, and they just said screw it, we're going full Stalin and kidnapped her straight out and screw the fucking law. We got paid judges, allegedly. NSA, can you just donate the Yottabyte hard drives so we can get that going? I'd really like to get the money trail and the who's who and what of this. Like, I've got 14,000 pages of their documents now, and which is all them documenting themselves conspiring and planning all this crap, which points to them calling me a conspiracy theorist. Well, when a theory is an idea, yes. I have this idea that this Sky Valley office is out to just be a pain in my fucking dick and harm my daughter. And, well, every piece of paper I receive from them is, historical proof and archival data. Not even news. It's history now. I could pretty much get a PhD in history for writing new history with the book I'm going to have to do here about this whole crap. And there it is. So, conspiracy theorist, no. Investigative reporter, half-assed. Curious asshole that doesn't take no for an answer and really has to know the end of the question, or the answer to the question, for sure. As part of the Asperger's thingy. Socially inept, abso-fucking-lutely. And their main bitch now is Mr. Stettler does not respect us, and he's not nice to us, and he's extraordinarily litigious. Well, stop breaking the law. You know who I'm talking about. You. Yes, you. And Attorney General you. And Judge you. And Guardian ad litem you. All of you. All of you women who are getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to abuse and kidnap my daughter and keep this shithole going, you obey the law. Please. If not, Uncle Sam, federal you, can you come in here and pimp slap these bitches back into fucking 1940 and show them what accountability is? Because there ain't none in this kangaroo tribunal. There's not. I've got a new judge. I outlasted their judge rotation. They weren't expecting that. I'm the now longest shelter care dependency case in Washington, I think. And they're all pissed because, their quota's down because I took up so much time last year between the social workers and the managers and the quittings and the firings and I can't stand Mr. Stettler anymore and the 7 attorney generals I've been through and the constant hearings. Well, I've prevented at least 1,000 of their kidnappings, and they're really pissed because their quota's down now. And if anything, that's good. I don't get my daughter back, but I should. And it's really fucked up. It's really fucked up that women, in the name of feminism, would destroy the innocence of a little girl to get at a man they don't even know. They've never met me. I'm just a name on paper to them. And some vendetta because, you want to swing at Stettler? Nobody's ever got him before. Everybody's failed. You're sick. And you have no business around children, really. But anyway, I'm mandated to have these visits. 2 hours, twice a week. But, it's a lot, and it's going to do a lot of work because we have to issue gas cards. So, we're going to do one virtual visit and then one 2 hour that I have to drive 6 hours each way to get to, by the way. That. And then we're going to lie about the billing hours for the supervisors so they get paid, but you're actually not going to get your 2 hours, and you're going to get a lot less. And they owe me 300 hours so far, and they're 350, I think, now, in major contempt of court. And, well, they never hear the contempt hearings because it's, we'll just stick it during the review, and then we'll just talk over you, and you won't ever actually get any of your motions heard. Or the motion filings to dismiss, all of which are absolutely 100% legit and should have been dismissed when I filed it a year and a half ago, given the fraud. And then the 75-day rule, they didn't even serve me till day 77. The fact that it's combined with my ex-wife, who's already been found dependent on my daughter because we got divorced and it got adjudicated that I have 100% custody, but somehow they got her visits even though she has a 18-year restraining order. Yeah. And I'm doing all this pro se, and I am exhausted. Like, the dependency crap's hard enough, and then I've got the fraud lawsuit. The Attorney General's trying to kick all over the place because they're guilty as shit too, allegedly. To be determined by anybody with eyes or not. Helen Keller could figure it out. You know, this is corrupt shit. But yeah, they're all getting paid. I'm not getting paid. I'm the only one that's absolutely goddamn broke because they won't let me work. That's part of their dependency. I do independent contracting and for computer numerical control engineering tool making, aerospace defense, DoD, weapons platforms. You want a dildo mass produced? I got you. Silicone. We'll do like a Shore D80, maybe a urethane squishiness. Anything moldable, any mass production, I do. That's my bread and butter. Fabric cobbling, welding, machining, whatever it is, I can do it. But I get a gig, I get a customer, they call up, do you know Mr. Steller's being investigated for this? Do you know Mr. Steller's being, and they hit like 50 times a day. Boom, 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 boom. Calling in wellness checks with the police to show up at the fucking place of business. Calling in, calling the office, going to the office and harassing customers, and it's just fucking impossible. DoorDash. They called up DoorDash. Mr. Steller's Instacart. Same fucking thing. And they're doing it to grind me down to nothing. Oh, fuck you. I've been broke. I don't give a shit. I've been a millionaire. I've been broke. It's up, it's down, whatever, bitches. But the car, that's my bread and butter. Like, I need it for doing side work and stuff they don't know about because you don't need to know. Because you're a health worker. You don't need to know shit about me. First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, Sixth Amendment, 14th Amendment. Yeah. So, you know, the ones I'm suing you for breaching ridiculously in federal court. That one. I gotta get going on a new one of those. I think I got it dialed where I can get crayon eating nose pickers to understand how corrupt this shit is. So last year I had my Buick through a CV axle. It was dying, and supervisor who mysteriously disappeared and was very scared for her freedom, so to say. When I mentioned the FBI's been notified and I did a FOIA request to the NSA, so eventually it's going to come out and, you know, people are going to go to prison. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Donald Trump, anybody, if anybody knows or has the ear of Mr. Man, do I got Bob Ferguson's impeachment papers for you, sir? You know, because I was technically a political candidate of his, and somehow my daughter disappeared into shelter care which is a way to launder federal funds into shelter care families and CPS workers. And, well, guess who runs all this dependency case stuff? Well, the Attorney General does. They've got their own special division. And on top of it is Bobby Ferguson, taking political opponents' kids to profit $7,500 to $14,000 a month, finance DCYF, finance CPS, finance the shelter care people who are usually CPS workers themselves or family of. And then, well, what do you know? They vote for not gay Bobby, and bought a button. That happens to be laundering of federal funds for campaign finance. Even Democrats don't like that one. So there's that. And all the other shit, you know, the complete fraud, the withholding of exculpatory evidence, and making up everything in order to try and ingratiate themselves with some sort of semblance of a case. And whatever they got going on with the judges here. Something. And they're all getting paid to do it. I'm not getting paid to do it. I spend all my savings printing paper for the last year and a half. Because as much as I'd like to do the manly thing with honor, I can't, because I'm the only one in defense of my daughter. Everybody else is profiting off her abuse. Which is sickening, women. You suck. You really do. So, month and a half, I'm like, hey, lady, supervisor girl, because I can't get a hold of my social worker at all, ever. She's always out of the office or planning, making up some new felonious crap I didn't do to try and print in a court declaration. Never doing her actual job, you know, helping me to do what, I don't know, whatever the hell she does. It's always making shit up. Like, nobody's ever, hey, Mr. Steller's a great guy, and he homeschooled Freya for 8 years, and great. No. Mr. Stettler's mean to me, and he made me obey the law. So I had to get a roll over supervisor, and I'm like, hey, Pick and Pull's got the whole front end here. I got you an estimate. The auto body shop wants $10,000. Ha! It was a $1,400 car, I think I bought it for. I'm like, Pick and Pull's got the whole front end, like $242. Call over there, give me your card, do whatever. Boom. No, it has to go through an auto shop. I'm like, I am an auto shop. I have business license. I'm a machinist. I'm a mechanic. No problem. Buy the parts. I'll do it for free. Or my landlord, auto mechanic. No problem. It's got to go through one of our contracted auto shops. Oh, so it's got to go through your brother-in-law so you can launder this money. Okay. No. Give me a radiator. Get it from O'Reilly's, whatever. Do it at the auto shop. Do it at Bucky's or whatever. Yeah. Ignores me for a month. I'm like, lady, this thing, I keep epoxying the thing together, and I'm having to drive 200 miles a week. It's blowing up everywhere. I got to fill it with water all the time. I'm like, it's going to overheat. And when it overheats, then you've got real problems. You've got metal warpage. You've got head gaskets. You've got engine catastrophe done. Totaled. It's already totaled via the body, but, you know, it's drivable if you're into shit boxes. Which I am. Because, delivery driver for the side work, and you're gonna beat the shit out of that no matter what. And I don't believe in paying $80,000 for a show car when, you know, why? You can get a $1,200. It's a car. It's not you. It's not. I don't know. I did the German car thing when I was younger, and look at me, I'm driving out, and it got me a lot of pussy, but I get pussy in the van too. So take your pick. It just spending all that money on a car is just stupid. Buy a jalopy, run it for a year till it breaks, and then buy another jalopy. But so I'm like, here's the radiator. It needs to have a radiator to function to drive. Well, just ignore me for a month and a half, and then coming down this last Wednesday, I got halfway there to like SeaTac, and it just went up. The whole epoxy thing shot out the front. Like it went, and the head gasket went with it. I don't know what the hell happened. It just said, all right, I'm done. I can't do it no more. And I'm like, okay, fine. I get down there, and I'm like, it overheated. Like, shit's gone wrong. I'm like, I can't drive this back home.
Oh, well, we'll go over to Riley's and we can get you a radiator now. But we're not going to do head gaskets, and we're not going to do the,
It needs air conditioning coil, the transmission cooler line, coolant coils, headlight, hood, a whole new front clip pretty much, and a trip on the rack.
we're not going to buy anything else. I mean,
I'm like, well, you're gonna. Oh, the water pump's gone too. It's run its bearing. It's like it's been running a month and a half on epoxy and water. Like, I'm like, you either fix it or you don't. Like, I could have fixed the whole damn thing. Spit spot, pick and pull, one day, $242, no problem. No, I'm like, you let it dry out, and now it's your problem. You are liable for this. You were the one who ordered me on this stupid visit. You were the one who ordered me on the road this stupid time. There's no reason for me to be on the road. This is your liability. This is your crap. I'm like, and now, because you sat there and neglected it for so long, the engine blowing itself up is now your crap, and me sitting here is your crap. And I'm already charging them $14,000 a day for my time of conversion from my company, which what I could be doing if I was, making missiles or airplanes or satellites or whatever the fuck. No, I'm not running my company of 10 employees and engineers and machinists. No, I'm sitting here on the side of the fucking road, be a broke ass piece of shit in a fucking shitty Hyundai van, talking to a goddamn camera, because nobody's there. If anybody's in fucking South Center, fucking come jump me. I'm on kitty corner from Albert Lee and JR Furniture. Oh, is this a person? Can you be cool? Oh, hey. All right, I'll be back.